the standings. If you took to the left, they're all over the place. Apparently, I've moved up to P11 now. 12. I'm losing places. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. They're all over the shop at the minute. Whoa, okay, oh, everything stacks up, oh. What's going on, guys? My name is Martinio and welcome back to Assetto Corsa Competizione. And in today's video, we are going to be checking out the recently released build number 4 for this early access game. So it was released a couple of hours ago via the Steam Early Access program, and we're going to take a look at the early access roadmap. So they're progressing quite a way, quite quickly through this roadmap towards the full-blown release. And as I said, we're on to build number 4 now. So we've got a brand new car in the game, the Ferrari 488 GT3, which we'll be having a drive of in a few moments' time. The new track is the Hungaroring, and that's where we'll be going to drive it. And we've also got spectator mode, and they've added further bits to the rating system, including driver category and overall rating. So yeah, not as big as some of the other updates we've had, sort of a middle of the road one, but I think that sort of we're sort of winding down in terms of how much extra stuff we're going to get. Now it's just about stabilization, bug fixes for each update, and so on and so forth. So we're not too far away now, only a couple of months away, 2-3 months away possibly from the full-blown release of the game. So plenty to look forward to, and still a bit to come, a couple more tracks and a couple of other cars, and then the full-blown release, which will have lots of other new goodies as well. So yeah, let's jump into it, and we'll just do a single player race for this one. So Hungaroring is the track that we're going to be going for a drive on. We'll be doing a 10-minute race, just starting in the day, 20 opponents, score 95, opponent progressing to 90, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, so let's just take a look at the possible teams here for the Ferrari 488 GT3. So H&B Racing, T2 Motorsport, Kessel Racing, TP12 Kessel Racing, Rinaldi, AF Course, S&P Racing, downwards, pretty about 7 bloody teams with cars in this. So yeah, and as I said, it added bits to the driver rating. So you got this is a Pro-Am team, and they've got bronze and platinum drivers as well. Giancarlo Fisichella, former Formula 1 driver, as most of you should know, and if you don't, now you do. So yeah, let's pick a team. We'll go with this one. All the Pro-Am, they're all Pro or Pro-Am teams. We'll go with that. We'll go with the AM team. We'll go with this one. Bit of a challenge. And yeah, so we'll go with the silver driver, Matteo Crescioni. I think I pronounced that right. If I haven't, I apologise. So yeah, it's going to be a 10-minute race, which should equate to roughly 5, maybe 6 laps around here. And I've also turned off the formation lap, so we're just going to be kicking off at the last corner, just to, in the interest of time. So yeah, I'm going to head down there now, get everything set up, and I'll be back with you when we're ready to go racing. Okay then, guys, so here we are on the grid, and we're in P20. Okay, so it's going to be a fair amount of work to do, I imagine. We normally got the target of achieving P10 or higher. Now, it's going to be probably a little bit more difficult around here than other places, because as a lot of you will know, the Hungaroring doesn't exactly lend itself to overtaking. It's sort of been called like a very large go-kart track. It's quite a narrow track. It's more about how your suspension is set up and downforce and so on and so forth, rather than just straight-up brute force horsepower. So it's going to be an interesting one. Admittedly, it's not one of my favourite tracks, so never really gone well around here, but you never know, maybe it changes in this one. Now, I did say that I turned off the formation lap. However, I did have a quick go, and the first half a lap is just treacherous because everything is just stone cold. So I've turned the formation lap back on, and what I'll do is I'll do the formation lap, and I'll come back to you when we're ready to go racing. 2 or 3 quarters before we kick things off. So yeah, let's get things going, and see what we can do, basically. Don't know what that's all about in the top right-hand corner. Something's disconnected. Okay. Well, I hope it's not anything important, but yeah, like I said, the target, as you heard just then, was P10. So I'm going to do this formation lap, get everything nice and warmed up and toasty and ready to go, and I'll come back to you when we're ready to go racing. Okay then guys, so here we are, just about ready to get things kicked off. As you can see, we've got everything pretty warmed up. Rear brakes are still stone cold, but they're sort of hard to warm up anyway. So, like I said, it's going to be 10 minutes. So it should be about 5 or 6 laps probably. And the target is P10.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Right then, let's go. Let's try a... Oh, that was ambitious. This thing's good under braking. I'll give it that. The standings, if you took to the left, they're all over the place. Apparently I've moved up to P11 now, 12, I'm losing places. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. They're all over the shop at the minute. Whoa, okay, oh, everything's stacked up, oh. And we've got an Audi up our chuff at the moment. And I'm not exactly sure where we are on track because the, I don't know, are we P12? Oh, this thing's a little bit understeery as well. See, apparently we've gained 2 positions. I don't recall passing anyone, but... Okay then, let's see if we can't get this Ferrari down into turn 1. We'll run it wide. We're in the marbles and on the AstroTurf. Now we've got that Audi having a look down the outside of us.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Let's try and escort him to the... Oh, we've got a little bit of a nudge there. We have some dirt on our tyres. Whoa, whoa, okay. Yeah, this is weird. It's just the AI seems to be a bit all over the shop. I mean, I know it's very, very, very dirty offline around here. Sort of one of the few really low grip sort of surfaces you get to, I guess. If from what I hear in Formula 1 is anything to go by. But also, like I said, the standings are all over the shop at the moment. The car feels a bit Jekyll and Hyde. Sometimes it feels pretty good. Other times it's very temperamental. Oh, thank you. So that's P11, or is it? I don't know. I don't know where we are. I have no idea right now. Ferrari versus Ferrari down to turn 2. Probably not in the optimal position. Although you can go too wide round it, but not that wide. looky-loo around the outside, but such a narrow course, and with other cars just so close as well, not really many places that you can actually go. I'll have to just yield that position for the time
You're
being.
halfway through, not over yet.
Whoa, okay. Bit of a moment. Alright, there we go. We're up to P11, possibly, I don't know. So we're not far off our target, potentially, but then again, we could be down in P13 for all I know. Right, let's try and... Ooh, a bit wide. Clear the marbles. So possibly about 3 laps to go.
Lovely, personal best.
A little short shifted. Got a bit of a run on them. But probably not advisable through there. As Beamer's having a go at this Mercedes AMG through the chicanes, and the AMG just got all out of shape. I have to give this BMW room, and he's not going away. We've run wide. We might be losing another position. We've got a Ferrari on the inside of us. We've just about covered him off. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I'm not a great fan of this circuit, as I said. That last corner is always tricky. And this thing seems a bit gutless. I don't know whether it was just because I had a poor run out of the final corner, but it seems the other cars seem to have a bit of an advantage in the straight stuff. Gotta be patient through there. Right, this is probably ill-advised, but I'm going to try it anyway. Ooh, he was almost going there. Okay. So yeah, the whoa, 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 whoa! Right, when he gets to the inside, that was a moment. So yeah, when I was behind that AMG, it told me I was P12. Now I'm past him, I'm still P12. So, again, like I said, your guess is as good as mine as to where I currently am in the running order. And that other BMW has just pissed off up the road. let's just see if we can't get this one. Because this will likely be the last lap. Ooh, okay, very wide. All in the marbles.
Right, man. Leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
Right, let's do it down here. Into the chicane. Ooh, sorry, bro. My corner. Bugger off. Go away. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Oh, God damn it. Oh, I just got all out of shape. Oh, and through there as well. It feels like the rear tyres are going away from us. See if we can't get one of these places back. And there we go.
Bring it back to the pits.
Well, it's a hollow victory, but I'm going to take this position. There we go. There, forget it. So yeah, there we go, guys. No idea where I finished. I suppose we'll find out when we get to the end screen. So we finished in P13. So yeah, okay. Like I said, the standings all over the shop. So don't know what's going on there because they were just showing me as P12 and then P11. And then when I was making overtakes, it wasn't changing, and now I find out in P13. So yeah, bit of an odd one, that one. So that's a bug in the game as well. And like I said, the car, it was okay. It was not brilliant. It seems a bit gutless down the straights, which is odd to say about a Ferrari. Good on the braking, a little bit temperamental through the corners, but like I said, offline round here is very, very, very dirty. More so than a lot of other tracks, I'd say. So yeah, but it was fun. It was, you know, quite fun nonetheless. Like I said, I've never really gone well around here. So look, there's that big accident we saw and we managed to just get away from. So yeah, there we go, guys. That's build number 4. So that's pretty much the end of today's video, I'd say there, guys. Overall, like I said, pretty good. Not too bad, but there are some bugs in it as well. So, but let me know in the comments, guys. Have you noticed this bug? Have you noticed any other ones? Have you been enjoying it? What do you think of the Ferrari and the track and so on and so forth? Always happy to hear from you. But yeah, like I said, guys, that's the end of today's video. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, you'd like to see more Assetto Corsa Competizione or general racing content from myself, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And like I said, leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this build and any bugs you may have found and so on and so forth. But yeah, once again, guys, thank you everybody so much for watching. Stay cool, and as always, I will catch you in the next video. Peace.